These are the different types of cereals that existed in India before 1960. Once the colonial era was over, India was left with poverty. Poverty so bad that there were risks of occurrence of famine. So in 1960, government initiated Green Revolution to eliminate hunger and poverty, under which high-yielding varieties of rice and wheat were introduced. These varieties required more irrigation, they were less fibrous, they were high in sugar content, they were high in starch, they were bigger in size. But what we missed is the nutrition. Because of increase in the size, nutrient content decreased. Along with the time, these two modified grains became so dominant that the rest of the cereals like millets, barley, rye, which were in use, got neglected. But how? Let's see. Reason number one is the modified grains were high in starch content and sugar content, but they were low in the fiber content. So, people preferred sweet flavor and the smooth texture of the modified grains over the bitter flavor and the rough texture of millets and few other cereals. Reason number 2. The modified grains were bigger in size. Post-harvesting process was easy compared to the other smaller grains. As the mechanization was not so advanced at that time, it also became one of the reasons. Reason number 3. Of course, they were high yielding. The use of pesticides and the fertilizers was more suitable on the modified grains, which contributed to the elimination of hunger at that time. Reason number 4 is the most important one. The modified varieties required high irrigation and were promoted varieties. Those places which were not having irrigation facility and where the promotion didn't make its reach were still growing the virginal cereals. As the society develops around the water sources and the places which don't have proper irrigation are considered to be poor, the millets and the other cereals which were not modified also got tagged as the poor people's food. But an interesting point to notice here is these are the same cereals which provided nutrition and strength to the people who were living under the drought areas. Apart from the Green Revolution, we also have one more important point which must be mentioned, which is the people's mindset. Yes, the people's mindset. Just at the time colonial era was over, people were still in the mindset that the dark colors are poor and the lighter colors are superior. Of course, the millets and other cereals which were in virginal condition were darker in shade and the modified varieties were lighter in shade. But in recent decades, after facing so many lifestyle diseases, people have come to the conclusion that the old is gold.